That's Gloria Steinem. That's not Rollo Tomassi. That was 1970. And we're still talking about it today. We haven't moved on. Feminism is a dead meme. Equality between parity between the sexes is a dead meme, because we know enough about evolutionary psychology and evolutionary biology right now to know that those social movements and those psychologies and that sort of parasocial order is all bullshit. The blank slate, bullshit. Social constructionism, well, guess what? Anything social is downstream from biology. Social constructionism, bullshit. Egalitarianism, well, we know that whenever you put women, how do women organize society? In communitarianism, just like they would do in a hunter-gatherer tribe. The women all are the berry pickers, and they stay in their circle, and men go out and they have hierarchies. Men are hierarchical, women govern in the round. What happens when you put women into positions of power? They go and they try to govern in the round. Women will trade liberty for security because they are the vulnerable sex. Who's going to provide the security? Men. That's who's going to supply it for. So egalitarianism, dead meme. And last but not least, emotionalism, also dead meme. Is no way to organize a society. A rational, empirical society that relies on data and relies on reason is always going to outperform the one that's like, oh, follow your heart, it'll never fail you. So those 4 pillars of leftist liberalism, social constructionism, the blank slate, emotionalism, and egalitarianism. Take any social issue of our time right now, and I will point out which one of those pillars it's based on. Knock that pillar out, and the whole thing falls apart. Got to go back to where the source is. When you knock those things out, then suddenly the hierarchical, empirical way of men organizing society becomes a lot more efficient. But God forbid Rollo Tomassi or some man bring that up. I'm sure at some point in history, there'll be some chick who's going to see this and she's going to repeat verbatim what I just said. And everybody go, yeah, that sounds like we should do that. Man says it. You want the Handmaid's Tale. Is that what you're steering us towards a Handmaid's Tale?